A man on Reddit says he accidentally proposed to his girlfriend. But how could someone propose by accident? Turns out the unsuspecting groom was having trouble sleeping and popped an extra 2 or 3 sleeping pills. When he woke up, a ring he'd been planning to pawn in his nightstand drawer was on his now fiance's finger. He even updated his Facebook status to engaged and racked up 150 likes before he caught it. So was this really an accidental proposal, or is this regretful groom just making an excuse?
Do you believe, you're on Face the Truth, do you believe this guy? He wakes up and does not remember his engagement?
Well, I'm going to speak as a recovering alcoholic who, when I was drinking a lot, did a lot of stuff that I didn't remember, and I think this is very possible. You know, you wake up and it's like, I said what? To who? When? Where? I think it's possible. You're the doctors. Tell me, is that amount in the system going to have that reaction? I don't know about drugs.
Yeah. No, he actually, so apparently he took 4 10-milligram tablets of the zolpidem, and you're only supposed to take 10 total.
Wow.
So he took 40, which is a huge dose. And interestingly, with this particular sleep medication, there are a lot of reports of people doing all sorts of things they don't remember while they're taking it. So certainly sleep driving, sleep online shopping, eating, and in this case, proposing, and they have no recollection of it whatsoever. There's a whole Reddit thread about this.
And I read that one lady, she woke up with a paintbrush in her hand. She painted her front door.
There we go. So yeah, I believe it could happen.
I find this story a little bizarre, because even if this gentleman did not remember, why would you the very next day go online and tell the whole world, to the woman who is now your fiance, or she's gonna read this, like, I don't remember any of it, because this poor woman now has this story in her mind. Maybe it was a great night for her, and now he has basically said, it meant nothing to me. In fact, I don't even remember it. I'm not even sure I wanted to do it. In fact, he did say he did not want to get engaged for another 1.5 years. So he hadn't planned on this. That's why this guy sounds a little sketchy to me. Sketchy enough that he could say, well, I took 4 of them. I don't know. There's some weird stuff here. If you're going to get engaged 1.5 years from now, why would you have the ring?
No, actually, there's an interesting part, because I had the same question, and the nerd that I am, I looked it up. And apparently, he had the jewelry because he was trading it on Craigslist. So it wasn't that he had an engagement ring and was planning to propose.
So this was for something else.
This was like completely for something else.
So he just went in there and grabbed it and put it on her finger. Or theoretically, he fell asleep and she put it on her finger. Maybe, maybe. There's another side of this story, Mary.
I didn't think about that.
I didn't either.
Is it a legally binding proposal? Is that something we
I don't know that we can say any proposal's legal. It's not legal till you say I do, and a judge or a minister signs the license. But
that's an interesting twist, though.
You know what? Honestly, I bet he woke up, looked over, saw the ring, and he was like, holy